Hey everybody, I just want to talk a little bit about what you just saw in that video and some of the things that I screwed up and I plan on fixing so that maybe you can avoid some of the mistakes I made. First off, you saw when I was cutting and grinding my steel, I didn't have steel that was the same size. I wasted so much time grinding away 2 different bars of steel to try and make them fit up to each other. It would have been much easier and really cost effective if I had just bought 2 bars that are the same size and just used that. Also, I had a big issue with the bar flip-flopping around in the forge, so definitely I would say use a straight piece of metal as a handle, and I'm definitely going to build in a tool rest in an upcoming video for the forge. The biggest issue I had though was that my forge just isn't up to par. It's the first serious forge I've built. I had a few in the past that were for light forging. I've never really tried to make Damascus for real before. Getting the forge that hot is difficult, and I found getting the forge hot enough for forge welding was almost impossible. It took about 10 minutes of heat before I tried to put in that weld, and it still wasn't nearly hot enough. As well, I found out that flux at high temperature basically acts as an acid, and it burned a hole right through my forge lining. So I'm going to be fixing that in an upcoming video. I have done a lot of research and figured out ways to make my forge not only get hotter, but get hotter faster and be more efficient. One of the things I want to point out with the forge right away is that you can see right here that the flame is not completely combusting. There's a little gap between the nozzle or between the burner and the actual flame. And that's because I didn't have a nozzle on my burner. I'm going to be making a burner build video soon, and I'm going to address that issue, and you're going to see how I've figured out a way to make that much more efficient. So, like I said, the biggest issue I had with this forge weld was that my steel was not hot enough. I let it sit in there for as long as I was willing to wait, and it just wasn't getting any hotter, and I should have known that it just wasn't hot enough. So with that first hit, I didn't set the weld. Everything came out of place, and I should have known better. With that said, even if it was hot enough, I probably would have messed up this billet. You can see, I kind of got excited and started banging away at this piece of steel, trying to set the welds all over the place, and really, I should have started by just tapping right at the handle and moving outwards to push the flux and debris out. So, hitting all over the place is no good. Start at the handle, relatively light taps, all the way out. So, watch for my future videos. I'm going to be doing a forge improvement video, a burner build, and hopefully some more forge welding and actual Damascus making once that's done. Thanks for watching. See you next time.